What's going on, guys? Out here grabbing a little bit of footage just before the drift event. So I actually met Jay here on Facebook Marketplace. He had a set of wheels that I was kind of interested in. So these are these bad boys. So give us a little lowdown on them.
So these are Gulf Stitch by SSR. Just, you know,
18 by 8, 18 by 9. We're working out a deal right now, but I can't appreciate how much this dude's hooking me up with these. These are so sick. I can't wait. What's your Instagram?
J Veloce.
All right, so look up Jay Veloce right here.
That's JVELCHE.
All right, so yeah, it'll be right here. So give him a follow, give him some likes, check his page out. It'll be dope though. But yeah, so we're gonna finish up the deal with these, and then we're gonna head out, start working on the drift car. Get it, Bo! Get it, Bo! I was trying to get you ripping. I didn't think you were gonna be doing that. Dude, you were just going off. You guys just missed it. He was just going off. But Mark's new Johnnies.
Hey,
look at those things.
Hey. So I think the relay might be wired backwards.
That's what I was thinking. Yo, get your ass over here. But so what we're trying to do on Andrew's car right now is we are trying to wire up his SR20 DE, right?
SR20 DE.
DE, yeah.
It's out of a S15. And unfortunately, we got an S14 wiring harness with it. So there's some shit that was missing and wasn't quite.
Just rip this bumper off.
It wasn't quite like, you know, looking right. So we got a Wiring Specialties S15 harness, and everything is pretty much plug and play. Although I'm testing it right now, we're not getting power to the ECU. So I just tried testing for power at the ECU with my test light, and it clicked the relay, which makes me feel like it's wired backwards.
So we're gonna get into that and check that out. But yeah, so Mark's been working on this thing. So he went down to what, Tennessee, Georgia. Went down to Georgia. Yeah, he went down to Georgia, did that whole thing, went to Z-Bruhz, as I told you guys before. But this is his girl that he went and picked up. He wanted another slick top after the other totaled slick top, so he wanted another one. He went down, found another one. And then, yeah, this is his wheel setup. He's got two sets of wheels. So he's got these, and then the motor is actually from the Total Z. He swapped everything over to this car, basically as we did from before, way back in the day with the drift car. Yeah, same exact thing.
The only thing I couldn't swap over from the old car was my adjustable tension rods. I ended up breaking one of them.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. I found out that, you know, like, I was running way too high of a caster angle anyways, and it was causing my grip tire to run positive camber when I'm at full lock. So keeping that, you know, like stock caster around 9 degrees is probably best. So I guess what's next for me is either going to be adjustable upper control arms or adjustable lower control arms, because I haven't quite figured out where I want my fitment to be.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
But yeah, man, it looks dope. It's definitely different. Definitely different. But again, going on to these, thanks Jay for the hookup. These things are fire. Mark was like, yo. So these are gonna look so good on the freaking drift car. I cannot wait. So they're 18 by 8, 18 by 9 SSR Gulf stitches. So they're sick. They're dope. Can't wait. But let's get into Andrew's thing, because then we got to go make some moves on selling these BC coilovers and then all that jazz. And food, yeah, I haven't eaten this morning, so. Yeah, after all that riding, huh? You're going crazy right now. So for Mark, we basically changed his oil. He installed a battery relocate kit on his Z, so the battery's in the trunk now. He put like a little bracket down to hold it down for next weekend. And unfortunately, for the SR, we still have yet to figure out the issue, what's going on with the SR. We've done everything. We've checked everything for grounds, power, and for some reason, the actual ECU is not like starting up. It's not going through its process of starting up or giving us any fuel or anything like that. So we think on the order that Andrew actually had, from the company that he bought it from. We think that they sent him a bad ECU. So we're gonna basically unplug everything from the ECU. We're gonna take apart the ECU, see if anything was burnt or if it's messed up, or I mean anything could have happened on its travel here from Japan. So we're gonna check that out, see what happens, and then go from there. So that's what's going on with the S13. With this thing, we're gonna basically do an oil change the spark plugs, tighten up some belts, check the fluids, and then give it some low. So Mark's letting us use his fender roller. So we're gonna use the fender roller, roll the fenders a little bit more, because as you guys can see from the last eval, I don't know if you guys remember from the footage, but this was chowing my tire up, as you can see here. So this fender was just mowing down my wheel. So as you can see, that's what happens when you don't roll your fenders, and it pulls the fenders out, and that's what happens. So we're gonna roll the fenders, lower the car, and I don't know. We got a bumper coming in on Tuesday, so I'm super pumped about that. We'll be painting that before the event. So I'll probably paint the bumper and this nose panel, because this needs some love, and I mean, it's pretty straight from there. So I'm pretty stoked. I can't wait for the bumper and these freaking wheels to go on this thing. It is gonna look stupid. So I can't wait. So let's get to work. All right, guys, so basically we're gonna start rolling the fenders here. So what you basically do, you get your heat gun, you heat up the paint. So you're gonna heat up basically the inside and outside of the fender of where you're gonna roll, okay? This just helps with the paint chipping in general. So typically, this is what happens if you try to roll your fenders without like heat or anything. This is what the paint chipping would look like. So I didn't try to roll this. This is just being outwardly rolled because of the tire at a drift event. So that's what happens, is like it chips right here on the edge, whatnot. So that's why you heat it up. You do it for about like 10 minutes, get it real nice and warm. And then what you'll do is, typically when I get it nice and warm, I grab like a soap and water on like a paper towel or a rag or whatnot, and you clean the inside ledge of the actual fender, just because all this dirt and grime, sometimes stuff will build up in there, and when you actually try to roll the fender, you'll actually get these bumps within the paint or like within like the metal. So that's what I do after I warm it up. It basically makes all that gunk get nice and loose, and then you just wipe it down as I'm doing, and then you'll heat it up one more time. So yeah, that's all that dirt that's back there. So then you'll heat it up one more time, and you're just gonna nice even strokes. Like I said, I would do it 5-10 minutes, really get it nice and warm. And then what we'll do is we'll grab our rubber mallet, and from our rubber mallet, what we'll be doing is actually first tapping the inside ledge up just a little bit, so it doesn't push the inside ledge into the actual fender roller itself and the fender. So now the fender's nice and warm. Basically what you're gonna wanna do now, it's real simple. All you're gonna do is you're gonna throw up your fender roller. You have your, basically your acorn like washers that help keep your lug nuts nice and tight when you actually tighten them down. You don't have to tighten them down crazy tight, just tighten them enough, it'll lock them in. Then what you're gonna do is, to adjust height of the fender roller, you're gonna use this. You're gonna loosen and then adjust the height and then tighten it up. After adjusting the height, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust the pitch. So the pitch, if you rotate counterclockwise, the pitch is gonna go more into the wheel well. If you go clockwise, it's gonna pull the arm outward, so it'll actually pull the fender outward. And then all you got to do is get it to like basically a nice like tension on it. Not obviously you don't want to rip your fender off, but get a good tension. I just have Andrew sitting here because I just didn't screw in the bottoms yet. So basically all you're gonna do is literally grab the arm here, and you're just gonna go back and forth nice and easy. So we finished this fender, as you can see. So we only have to go to about here, because you can actually see where the tire was rubbing. So this is all rolled nice and evenly all the way around. And then again, it stops about here. So good to go. no paint cracks. So that's how you do it. Now we're gonna get to the other side. We got a little bit of loving to do here. So to lower it, Andrew's gonna show us the way, because I'm not really about the stunt life as of yet. So this is all new to me about like lowering and fitment and all that jazz. So yeah, we're jumping onto this now. So first step is put the wheels on, 2 lug nuts on each side, and lower.
And then we're gonna drop it down and see where it sits. Now, most people, if you have factory fenders, you can measure from the center of the hub to the top of your fender line there. But because our car is a drift car, fenders are all messed up,
yeah,
what
mangled.
have you, we're gonna be at different heights. We're just gonna measure basically the threads we have left on the coils here, and we're just gonna drop it until it sits nice.
Word. All right, so let's drop her down. I dropped it, and we're gonna see. I haven't touched it since the regular setup, so Andrew, walk us through, see what you think.
So right now,
So as if both sides, whatnot.
the low test, he's got finger clearance there, so I would say we could almost just leave it as is, because this thing's gonna travel. It's probably gonna drop a little bit more once the suspension finishes settling, and yeah, we might be good.
Okay, what about this side over here?
This side we're gonna see where it settles too, but it looks like it's almost about the same. It looks like there's just a little bit more gap there, but the fenders are rolled pretty good, so we're just gonna see where it settles at again. If anything, we might have to raise it up or get rid of these spacers so that we get clearance for everything while you're moving.
Word. All right, so I do have 25 mil spacers on the front. This was just the fact that when I got those Varsitoans ES2s, I had the offset was off. Like, I didn't know what offset it was. The kid didn't know when he bought them. He just gave them to me, and he was like, yo, like, run these, whatever, this and that. And I was like, okay. I tried to put them on. They didn't clear the calipers, so I got 25 mil spacers from Z1 Motorsports. And I mean, I've ran them for 3 years, never had an issue. Never had an issue, never loosened up, nothing. So, but I mean, hey, I mean, if I don't have to run spacers, I mean, I'm down with that. Yeah, we're, like I said, it's a day thing, so we're just chilling, hanging out, and testing the waters. So we're still dialing everything in, but dude, these things look sick. So we found out with the rear, so we're looking at the rear. This side's not that bad. This side, I believe we can pull out no problem money. This side, I think when we rolled the passenger one, or the rear passenger the last time, like, I think we pulled it a little bit more, because this one, that's like the hood. So we gotta pull this out. I think we can do it. Andrew thinks we're gonna have to.
I say we just take the Sawzall to it.
He wants to cut it up, but I don't want to run overs right now. It's too much money. Z Game over fenders. There's only like 2 companies that make them, and they're a stupid amount of money. So we ain't about that life. So I think we're just gonna freaking take the roller to it and pull them, and we'll freaking go from there. But yeah, this is so sick.
Big boy game.
Big boy. Like, this is like, finally, I'm like about like that like hot boy life, kinda. I know, right? Like, I just like graduated from 5th grade to 6th grade now in drift life. So, no, it's sick though. This is dope. We're yeah, we gotta freaking get at it. But this, oh my god, dude, I'm like losing my mind. So I did my best with the fender roller, and Andrew actually said I did pretty good because I maxed it out. But he's got the pipe now to get it to fit, because this freaking thing is tight. So, I mean, we're getting there though. It's freaking close. But I did most of that with the freaking fender roller.
Yeah,
so, dude, I was out here sweating. When he went to go get food and crap, I was out here freaking sweating. I was like, all right, I got to take a break because I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah, this is work.
Like I said, with the fender roller, if you really want to pull something out, you just apply pressure, give it a good go on each side a couple times, and then start it back up at the like 12 o'clock position. Like, give it a little bit more pressure and do it again and do that. I did that probably like 6 or 7 times with the way he was gone. And every time I did it, I took it off, put the wheel on, checked like how deeper it was gonna go. But yeah, nah, so it's crazy. It's crazy. But it's looking good though. Like I said, I'm coming up above Andrew right now, and we're almost there, dude. So I mean, we can always do a little bit of negative camber too, and it'll help out. But I mean, right now we're just gonna freaking, yeah, I mean, do our thing. So, but this came out good. This for the front came out really good. Came out super good. So I'm stoked about it. It's coming out really good. I'm super thankful for Jay for hooking me up with these freaking wheels, yo. They're so dope. I'm super thankful for freaking Andrew being out here getting a workout in. But yeah, nah, man,
It's getting there.
it's getting there for sure. Shit.
You gotta be the ugly duckling before it can be the swan.
Exactly. That's what like people don't understand, yo, is like things gotta look ugly before they can look dope. You know what I mean? I get that.
You could have like 6 mishmash body panels, 2 different sets of wheels, and then as you progress as a drifter, you start matching body panels, real paint, real wheels.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's just whatever freaking way that you're gonna take things to become a driver in drifting, then just do it your way. Like, I mean, and thankfully I have like this dude Mark Twan, you know what I mean, like everyone to like back me, and they give me little pointers from here and there, and then from the pointers I just learn, you know what I mean, and then I kind of threw my spin on the pointers. So done for today. We got them rolled, we got the fenders rolled pretty much. I mean, we could probably do a little bit work. I'm gonna look for a thicker hole tomorrow, but I just want to show you guys what the Z is looking like right now. Got the underglow going, got the wheels on it, gauge is glowing, and then we got the demon eyes up front. Basically, we did a lot of work today. Like I said, we tried to get the S13 running. We worked on the Z, we worked on Mark Z. So we're gonna wrap it up. Tomorrow I'll have some more footage for you guys, so I'm gonna try to get this up tonight ASAP. But yeah, keep liking our videos, man. Check out all of our other videos that we have. I have a ton of DIY videos, some go-karting videos, drifting videos. You know what I mean? Just give it a look. I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. I'm good with that, whatever. But if you guys haven't subscribed already, remember, subscribe. And it just helps us out in the long run when we're trying to do sick crap like this. So super thankful for you guys. And I guess I'll check you out on the next one. Peace.